Want to stand up?
It works, like I said, on a bunch of different herbs. One of them is thyme, so herbs like rosemary and thyme that have kind of like tougher stems. And then I think the most unique thing about it is that it works on these more leafy greens. And then also kale. Should we know where it went? There are two kind of methods. Another thing that my office floor is on is whether you use it in the air or on the cutting board. I like to use it in the air. So you just like put the herbs in. There are larger holes and smaller holes, so you just put it in and then you just run it through. And for like bigger stem herbs, you just kind of nozzle them in here and then just pull through. Wow. I like to get aggressive and do like
Do you practice that drop at the office? Like that's like,
yeah, we do the slow mo.
That's what sells it.
And then it also works on like leafy greens like kale and collard greens, which are super popular now, but all you do is just like find the right hole and pull through. Sometimes it breaks, like when I'm on stage, demoing it.
If you drop it nice, everyone will ooh.
Right, okay. And then, yeah, just ooh. Yeah.
Awesome. That's very cool. We've got a few other tools to try, right?
Yes.
This one is a little scary looking.
Yes.
But what does that do? And can we please try it out?
Yes, okay, so this is our ratcheting pineapple slicer. It came out before everyone started saying ratchet.
Maybe should lean into that.
We should.
Maybe.
We really should. So what a ratchet is actually, it's in the food world, it's a motion that helps you, it's again an engineering term, but it's a motion that helps your hand. So as you move the tool back and forth, instead of, if something's turning, instead of having to like move your hand, we take a lot of, we took ergonomics into account a lot and what's comfortable to use and people using it long term. So it has mechanisms in here that just allows you to go back and forth as opposed to turn all the way around. So just a pretty cool thing with pineapple. Let me show you. Okay. Sorry.
God, how am I ever going to cut this pineapple? It always takes forever.
Okay, so you cut the top of the pineapple off. Oh, I just cut a lot of it off. Okay, and then what you do is you measure the pineapple so that you don't go all the way through it, so that you can possibly fill it with things.
And this has little measuring.
Yes,
notches.
it has little measuring
Can't
notches.
necessarily
You
see
just
it
line
how-
it up. So this went up to 1, and so then you line up these barbs with the core, and you stick it in the pineapple, and you go back and forth. So this is the ratchet. So it's like it's turning, but I'm not actually turning my hand, which is really nice. So okay, so you drive
The whole
it.
pineapple.
It is, right? So you drive it into the pineapple until it hits that number where the height is. Okay, and then all you do
We have one more tool to demo, and then we have a little game, and then we'll prepare the other pineapple. So what is this guy here?
Okay, so
Or
this is,
It's not gendered.
It doesn't sound gender.
It's a tool.
So this is a strawberry color. So it helps. This is a hull of strawberry. So all you do is pop it in a strawberry and twist it. It's a very soft strawberry, and then you pop it out. That was about it.
Do one more. Could you just show a little slower that popping motion?
Okay, so you push it into the strawberry.
You push it open with the bottom, you twist.
And then.
Okay, so you want to show everyone at home the inside of the strawberry? No, that's just a nice little hole.
Wow.
So I hope everyone has it down because we have a little game we want to play with the audience. We're going to have a little race hulling some strawberries. We have 2 strawberry hullers, and in the meantime we'll get this pineapple going. So I just need 2 volunteers. I'm just going to pick quickly on hands I see. I saw these 2 hands first.
Yes!
This is Andrew, everyone. Let's give it up for Andrew. And what is your name, madam?
My name's Jackie, sir.
This is Jackie. Let's give it up for Jackie. So you each have a container of strawberries. Luke is collecting bets in the back if anyone is inclined.
Are these strawberries going to be reused after?
Maybe for eating. Maybe for eating, or
Can we eat like one?
yeah, you're welcome to have it. Of course. So maybe why don't you each take a try just to practice, and Zoe can observe your form before we get going. To make sure you have it down.
Wait, you twist it and you pull it out.
Andrew!
Wow!
All right. Do you feel like you have the hang of it?
Oh, wait.
Do you need a second practice? You want a second practice, Andrew? You're good. Jackie, you good?
Yeah.
Sure. You can do another practice.
No.
Okay. Well then, we're gonna race. So on my mark, I'll let you know when you go. No rules here. Anything goes. And I'd really like to hear some audience participation. Let's give it up for them. Let's hold some strawberries. Look at that space. Look at that. Jackie once more. Let's try for participating. We got each winner. And also in our audience, I think we have a couple more herb combs under a few random seats. So maybe you want an herb comb, maybe you didn't, I'm sorry.
It should be tucked like right under the
They're
seat.
tucked like under the seat in the...
We have one in front.
Yes, we didn't, we're not lying. So I come back out here. And while we look for those combs, let's give it up for Zoe one more time.